we have a video, right? And welcome YouTube. Join us twitch.tv/Stayintent. Um, go up here to 50 followers. Please join and chat with the 769 crew. But we have a video called Tyler the Creator is an Experiment. Okay. So let me tell y'all about my relationship with Tyler, even though I don't even know the nigga, right? And that's probably why he made songs like, Noid and, the other one. But my personal, see, I was a kid, I was legit and shit like that, and my brother was like my age, right? Cause I'm a young adult and shit like that. So and I was like 5 or 4 in kindergarten, right? And this is when Tyler first dropped on like MySpace, right? He dropped not bastard, but like stereotype, and shit like that. When he like first started, you know. So then I was like, oh shit, who's this like dark voice, butt tooth ass nigga, that's rapping on here? So then later on, when he dropped Bastard, I was like, oh fuck, and he was talking about that hardcore shit. In my young mind, like, I didn't know half of the shit, but like the shit was hardcore, and I fucked with it. So like, oh yeah, I fucked with it. So, but my mom didn't. So like, she kind of banned us from listening to Tyler. But me and my big brother kind of secretly listened to every single drop, like things that he dropped, and we secretly like stayed up, watched Lord of Squad and all that shit. So all love to old FWGKTA, and I am forever our future fan. And I love all the members, bro. Mike G, Haji, Lino, Left Brain, all them niggas, bro. Casey Veggies. Y'all don't give fucking Lucas enough credit. White Boy Lucas. Everybody knows Tyler, Frankie, Tabby Earl. Like all of them, bro. I love all them niggas, bro. To that they even though most of the shit they were saying was bad, bro, it expanded way more because we got people like Brockhampton, and people like Juice World. He was a big fan of fucking Our Future. So like, bro, come on. I just have fucking yap session. I'm so sorry, you two, bro. Y'all can, yeah. I'm sorry. Please don't. I'm sorry. Yeah. Alright, so is Tyler the Creator an experiment? To me, he is in music. But is he a like industry plant? No. But let's hear what this person has to say.
Tyler, I like you.
Me too.
You guys don't have an orgy?
Oh, wow. I don't like you that much.
No, okay.
Okay, buddy.
This is Tyler the Creator. Funny, creative, musically gifted, and expressive. Now, you may be wondering if he's just joking in this situation? Well, probably not.
Hey.
Tyler the Creator, Man of the Year, take one.
Tyler Gregory Okonma, better known as Tyler the Creator. Born on March 6, 1991 in Ladera Heights, California, Tyler Okonma was raised by a single mother. His father was absent, a theme that would echo in his earliest and most volatile lyrics. He taught himself piano at age 14. Before he even picked up a mic, he was designing imaginary album covers, crafting track lists, and drawing his own cartoons. Tyler was the kind of kid who turned nothing into something. Without expensive equipment or industry access, he began uploading songs to MySpace in the mid-2000s. The lyrics often controversial, but the vision was undeniable. He was part skater, part weirdo, but also creative. The seeds of chaos and creativity were planted early. From skateboarding to sneaking into music stores, Tyler soaked in culture. Pharrell was his idol, not just musically, but aesthetically. And soon, Tyler would build a world that felt entirely his own.
Exactly.
In 2007, the fuse was lit. Odd Future burst into the underground. The collective was loud, raw, and rebellious. Odd Future didn't wait for the industry to notice them. them. They built their own. Websites, blogs, merchandise, music videos, everything was in-house. Tyler directed the videos under the name Wolf Haley. He edited, designed, promoted, rapped, and produced.
Yep.
In 2011, Tyler dropped Yonkers. The bizarre, unforgettable visuals was intense and magnetic. It went viral, and suddenly, the world had no choice but to pay attention. That same year, Tyler took home Best New Artist at the MTV VMAs, but it wasn't all for shock value. Beneath the wild imagery, Tyler was wrestling with themes like identity, masculinity, race, and trauma. Odd Future was a playground, but Tyler was beginning to outgrow the monkey bars. With Bastard 2009 and Goblin 2011, Tyler pushed boundaries. These records blended aggressive sound with introspective lyrics, offering a complex portrait of a young artist in conflict with the
ain't
world.
Ain't gonna lie, one of my best favorite, I have like 2 favorite songs off of Bastard. It is Parade and fucking Ass Milk with him and Earl. That shit with him and Earl, fucking magical, bro. On God. On Goblin, I really like Fish. I know that's a fucking crazy song, but yeah, I love that song, bro. That shit is amazing. Fish and Window. Window is dark and like it's deep. It's fucking deep if you don't deal with like mental issues type shit, you know? That shit. And the instrumental is fucking dark, bro. Like you in jail. But when this shit came out, I was like, when Wolf came out in 2013, bro, my mind was already like in Tyler's world, nigga. Like I was prepared for the next album. I thought this shit was gonna be the next shit, bro. On God. Like I was drawing upside down crosses everywhere, throwing them OF gang. Like I remember the exact hand. I had my own off feature, like gang sign type shit. It was like what? Like why is a fucking 8-year-old kid doing that shit, bro? But when Wolf came out, I hated it kinda because I didn't understand it, but now that I'm older, I fucking love it. It's one of my favorite albums.
Offering a complex portrait of a young artist in conflict with the world. Then came Wolf, 2013, which marked a creative evolution for Tyler. The inclusion of strings and jazz influences signaled a shift toward more sophisticated production. Tracks like Answer and IFHY revealed deeper storytelling and emotional nuance. The rage was still present, but now it was structured, composed even. Then came Cherry Bomb 2015, Tyler at his most unpredictable. The album was loud, chaotic, and unapologetically experimental. Critics were
I remember the exact time when fucking the Cherry Bomb, like the announcement came out when fucking Young and Perfect no, it wasn't fucking Young and Perfect. It was fucking Young and Death Camp. I mean yeah, Death Camp, right? So when those 2 came out when I was little, bro, and we saw that shit, bro, me and my big brother, I was in my big brother's room watching SpongeBob. And he just showed me, he like, yo, Tyler dropped. I'm like, what the fuck? And I just like ran next to that nigga and watched that shit. Watched that nigga Tyler jump from from a roof to a pool, my nigga. Like, bruh, when I first heard that first piano chord, bro, like, oh God, bro, I had to make it. That shit was beautiful. Tyler's the GOAT.
were split, fans were unsure. Each album felt like a chapter in a bigger story, and each release carved out more of who he was, untamed, evolving, and unapologetically himself.
Your girlfriend look like my mom.
Tyler was shaping his sound, his style, and soon he'd reach a creative high point that no one could ignore. And what came next proved it.
Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever?
In 2017, Flower Boy arrived, and everything shifted. Tyler traded shock for sincerity, trading rough edges for smooth, soul-infused sounds. The lyrics turned inward, and with them came speculation about his sexuality, but he never gave a straight answer. With tracks like See You Again, Tyler delivered beauty, vulnerability, and complexity. Flower Boy wasn't just a turning point, it was a full transformation. Critics finally saw what fans already knew. Tyler wasn't a gimmick, he was a composer, a storyteller. In interviews, he talked about chord progressions, jazz influences, and the frustrations of being labeled just a rapper. Tyler hated boxes. With Flower Boy, he shattered his own. If Flower Boy was Tyler's rebirth, Igor was his revolution, released in May 2019. With it, he stepped out of the rapper box and into full composer mode, blending
Igor,
pop.
Igor, I was when like Igor first had like the teasers and shit drop. I was in that Lennon, right? So I was not even bothered with that shit, and I was on my own timing. I was on my Michael Jackson time at the time. So like, come on, Michael Jackson versus Tyler the Creator. Come on now, who would you listen to more? Like, I mean, it depends on the mood, but still. So like I said, this was the same with me with Wolf. When I first heard this, I was like, what the fuck is this? But later on, like, the more I listened to it, I was like, oh fuck. Like, this shit gas. Like, New Magic Wand. Like, that shit amazing. But my favorite song, "A Boy Is a Gun." That shit, that pound sample, and like the drums and the claps on that song is just so good. Like, boom, 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 boom. Like, that shit's so sexy, bro.
R&B, funk, and hip-hop into one cohesive vision. The album plays like an emotional arc. From obsession to heartbreak to healing, Igor tells a love story through layers. Sonic choices that speak louder than lyrics. Key changes mimic shifting moods, while vocal distortion captures the messiness of real emotion. He wrote, produced, and arranged the entire album. There was no co-pilot. Tyler was the orchestra. Every track bled with emotion. On Earthquake, he begs someone not to leave. On A Boy Is a Gun, he grapples with the push and pull of toxic love. New Magic Wand simmers with jealousy and violence. It's beautiful, it's ugly, but it's Tyler. Igor won Best Rap Album at the 2020 Grammys. It shattered what a rap album could be. Tyler himself called the win bittersweet, saying the label rap was often used as a lazy shorthand for music made by black artists, even when it defied genre. That honesty, that need to speak the truth, even in the face of reward, is exactly why Tyler is different. But Tyler's creativity extends far beyond music. Fashion has always been another outlet, a second language. In 2011, he launched Golf Wang, a brand built around his unmistakable style. Bright colors, bold clashes, preppy chaos, and fearless self-expression. What began as odd future merch quickly evolved into a full-fledged label with its own voice. Golf Wang's collections range from pastel varsity jackets and flame print socks to luxe cardigans and pearls. It's punk energy wrapped in prep school polish. 100% Tyler. Golf Wang isn't just fashion, it's a connection with his fans. His Converse collabs gave the Chuck 70 new life. His Golf Le Fleur scents capture feelings, lavender, sunshine, self-love. His Lacoste collection, a surreal remix of tennis tradition. That's Tyler's gift, turning convention into art, then tearing up the blueprint. And what sets it apart? He wears his designs like skin, not for show, not for hype, but because they reflect who he is. That kind of self-assurance doesn't need to shout, it just shines.
It's new since your last visit. Solved a big problem for us. What to do when a patient wants to leave.
Tyler's vision reaches far beyond the music or fashion. It extends into film. Operating under the alias Wolf Haley, he directs most of his own music videos. But these aren't just visuals, they're vital pieces of his storytelling. Think Yonkers with those eerie close-ups, or See You Again with its dreamy pastels. Every frame has Tyler's fingerprints on it. He picks the colors, sets the vibe, and makes sure every second feels like him. Even his release strategies feel more like film premieres than album drops. When Call Me If You Get Lost arrived in 2021, it came dressed for the occasion. Luxury travel, vintage trunks, globe-trotting excess. The visuals were cinematic, led by Tyler's alter ego, Tyler Baudelaire, a stylish narrator with a touch of mischief. The tour felt like stepping into his imagination. Massive props, immersive lighting, and stage design that rivaled Broadway. Tyler didn't just perform, he crafted an experience. Every show was theater, every album, a film. Tyler's creativity isn't just a product of talent, it's a product of bravery. In a world quick to box artist in, it takes real courage to follow your own vision, to be called weird, problematic, or too much, and still keep going. But that's the core of Tyler's philosophy. Don't just try to stand out, be unapologetically yourself.
Like, I'm not depressed at all. And a lot of people mix up depression with self-awareness.
Yeah.
And like someone's like, dude, this album depressed. I'm like, no, I never said I was depressed. I'm lonely, but I'm having the most fun of my goddamn life.
Damn, yeah.
He's spoken candidly about depression, self-doubt, and feeling misunderstood, but instead of hiding those truths, he channels them. His work doesn't pretend to be perfect, it embraces the mess. That honesty is what makes it powerful and relatable. In a 2017 interview, Tyler said, "I just make stuff because I like it. If people like it too, that's tight. If not, oh well, at least I like it." That's the essence of creative freedom. Tyler the Creator's story isn't finished yet, but already it's clear. His legacy isn't just about numbers, it's about impact. He's inspired a generation, smashed through walls, and made space for weird, wild, honest creativity. He's shown that when creativity is fearless, it becomes unstoppable. From the quiet corners of Ladera Heights to the catwalks of Paris, from skate parks to sold-out arenas, Tyler didn't just make a name. He made a lane. In a world obsessed with labels, he reminds us, you don't have to choose one. You can create your own. This is what happens when you lead with vision, when you trust your taste, when you create what you want to see, hear, and wear. Tyler the Creator has become more than an artist. He's an era, a philosophy, a living blueprint for radical, unfiltered creativity. And the best part? He's just getting started.
Yeah, he is. Bro, Cornucopia going crazy. He didn't even mention Cornucopia, bro. What the fuck? What the holy hell, bro? He don't even mention Cornucopia. Alright. Anyways, good video, bro. Good video. That just summarized my favorite artists all in one. I thought that shit was gonna be disrespectful as hell, but it wasn't. You did a good job, you know. I guess. But anyways. Yeah, that video was hard.